Hey, soul survivors. I'm going to respond to a viewer based on a video that I had posted about shocking finders, emotional heat map. And it shows the different portions of our body where the heat is during different experiences of emotions that we have. So I had said, that we can control some of our future by the way we take control of our emotions, our thoughts. So we're going to talk about negative self-talk and why it matters and what exactly it is. So her response, I can't really trick my body into feeling safe, and thoughts affect my blood so fast that I don't get a chance to intervene. A lot of times when that trauma bond, the emotions can overwhelm us, overpower us, and we get stuck. Either we become obsessive to reach out to our ex, or we just become taken over in a sense. She continues saying, it's really uncomfortable and maddening. I'm concerned it's threatening my life. And you can die from a broken heart syndrome. You also can have such anxiety, possibly starting to either drink or do drugs in excess, or just feeling lost, not knowing what to do, helpless. So she continues, and no, I don't have a doctor. This is her life. And no, I don't have a doctor. And no, there isn't one where I live. But I think healing can happen from many sources. I've had a rough life. It's like an easy death. So, sometimes we feel so helpless or so overpowered that it really starts to affect our quality of life. And sometimes it does feel like a slow death. And a lot of times it feels like a death because, our narcissist doesn't even acknowledge us. They don't try to comfort us, even if it's like, I'm sorry, we're just two different people. It's not working. I know you're hurting. I'm sorry, but it's not working. They will ghost us or give us a silent treatment or lie to us, future fake, whatever it is that they're doing. They're screwing with our sense of reality. So we don't even know what state we're in. We don't even know how to process things. But the one thing that concerns me is the negative self-talk that we have. And I've done it too, sometimes we do feel really helpless. So I'm hoping that you will take this advice if you do struggle with negative self-talk. So her comment is just on the wording. I can't really trick my body into feeling safe. And we have to really think about it. You know, are we safe? Are we in a safe area? Do we just feel unsafe within ourselves? And a lot of the things that we're going through were warning signs of how to protect ourselves, and we didn't have the boundaries to protect ourselves. So positive thinking is, I'm going to be safe. I'm going to allow my body to feel safe. And it's a mental shift that when we start using positive affirmations and a different thought process, a different way of speaking and believing, that, it takes effort. And it's scary. We have to believe that the future is going to be okay. We have to believe that we're going to get past this, because if you start saying, I'm never going to find anybody else, you won't. You won't. But if you say, I'm going to, then you will, because you're going to handle situations differently. You're going to look positive at the person that you're meeting, that, oh, this person is whatever is important to you. This person's professional. This person's kind. This person's put together. Whatever it is that's important to you. But if it's negative, you'll look at somebody, same exact person, and you'll be like, yeah, he's wearing tennis shoes with a suit. He's doing this. He's doing that. Lives in a trailer instead of a house. Like, you're going to pick apart the person instead of, looking, oh, he lives in a trailer, but he's going to school. He's building himself up, whatever the situation is. Or, does it really matter if you're in love with the person? So positive self-talk, instead of I'm fat and ugly, it's like, I can lose weight, or I'm going to get back in shape. I'm going to do this. I'm going to, watch what I eat. I'm going to eat healthier. Just the mindset puts things in motion. And, I'm too stupid to go back to school. If you're going to feel that way, you're going to be self-conscious. You're not going to take the steps to get back into school. You're going to feel that you're unable to do it. So you're not going to put in the effort, because why put in the effort if you feel you're going to fail? That we have to start believing in ourselves. And it's weird how it shifts the mind, but it actually does. And we have to allow it to do that shift. And we also have to realize, I had another viewer who said that, I've been asking God to take away all this pain. And this is a learning lesson we're going through. And we have to take the steps forward to allow that to happen. We can't just sit on our couch and expect things to be spoon fed to us. If I want a husband, if I'm just sitting on my couch, I'm not going to find anybody. I have to mingle and believe that when it's right, that person's going to be there. And I also have to be open to it. I have to talk to people. I can't just sit there in the corner and hope somebody's going to approach me. I have to be out there doing things. I have to better myself. I have to be the wife material that somebody would want. So if I'm getting depressed and leaving my house a mess, or depressed and just having chips and ice cream for dinner, there's all these kind of things that people will view that even if you did change when, let's say I got married and now I'm going to be this great cook and I'm going to keep the house clean for my husband because I love him and he's worth it. But the person is going to see what they see. We're presenting what we are in that moment. And when we do that mind shift, and when we also care about ourselves, like even if you're single, like this is your castle. Make it the best it can be. These are the clothes you wear. Make them the best that they can be. Are they freshly washed or hung up or folded properly so they look nice? So we don't look disheveled. When we look disheveled, we feel disheveled. It's personal care that we need to do. And part of that personal care is changing the way we talk to ourselves to where we're not helpless. Even if we feel like it, we're not. We feel like it. And maybe we are in the narcissistic relationship, but we're not helpless in our life. So sometimes if we let go of the narcissist, if they're not willing to work out the relationship, that they're not willing to budge or uphold, the way they treat us, that once we get that out of the way, it's going to fall into place. So they're this black smudge in our white paint. You can never have a white wall if there's that black smudge in it. So the further away, the closer it'll get to being what you want. That beautiful life, that white wall as an analogy. But by removing the toxicity, believing in ourselves, changing the way we talk, we're not a loser. We're a wonderful person. And it's hard to trust again. But we have to learn, just not everybody is a narcissist. Everybody does have narcissistic tendencies. We fail as well as other people, but we have to look at ourselves. Why do we attract these people? How can we set up stronger boundaries? These are lessons that we're meant to learn. And by using those negative self-talk, I can't trick my body into it. You're not even going to try. So it's important to, I guess, pull from our inner strength. And it's hard that we don't even know that it's there, but it is there. And it takes time, just like building your muscles. It takes time. It's like mental exercises that we have to do. But you can do this. Don't give up before you even tried. And the thing is the word try is, I see it as a negative, like self-talk. I'm going to try and go back to school. I'm going to try and exercise. I'm going to try and eat healthy. That you're not committed to it if you're going to try. I will do this. I will succeed. I will pull from my inner strength. I will allow my mind to be strong. So if you're just going to try or you're just going to give up, you'll most likely fail. But if you believe it's a mind shift, and we have to shift our mind. So please like and subscribe. I hope that was helpful. You can be your best friend or your own worst enemy. And we've been through so much. I think it's time to be our own best friend. I'm here to help you guys along the way. Topic requests are welcome. One-on-ones are available. And I hope to see you in live chat. See you soon, guys.